Hey, coming to you pretty much all natural today. It is Sunday night and I am mapping my goals for March. So I'll jump right in and show you exactly what I do. Okay? So here are my necessary tools. Laptop open to my downline. My pen, and then in lieu of highlighters, I have expo markers. Deal with it. I have printed out my entire downline. 3 pages. 70 people. This is why you need to map your teams so that I don't have to go through and keep track of 70 people. I really appreciate it. Your elites really appreciate it. So from here, this is really like the best way to do it in my eyes because you have everyone's 3-month PRS. You can take that, divide that. If people don't get back to you, you can figure out what their projected 1 month goal should be. From here, I go through with my handy dandy, not highlighters, but we're going to call them highlighters. I don't have white, obviously, so I'm using black. I'm going to go through and I'm going to check off who is going for white, who is going for yellow, because I also don't have yellow, don't laugh at me, and then pink, blue, green, etc. This makes it easy so that when I'm just quickly looking and when I'm looking throughout the month, I can see where everyone is trying to go. Also, when I get your broken down goals, I will write them in the column or over here, wherever there's space, basically. And this helps me just keep track of everything that you guys are shooting for in one space. And it is the best way for me to keep track of my mapping. And it really has just made everything super helpful. Okay, so why it's important to map your goals. You want to be mapping so that when you are a week out, you are $800 from hitting blue status. Hey, so you have a bit of a team under you. You want to be able to look at that and instead of saying, hey gals, let's push, let's, get this going, you want to be able to look at it and say, hey, so-and-so is $400 away from pink. That's awesome. She wants to hit pink super bad, and she can totally do it because a week is nothing to hit $400 in company sales. So what you want to do is you want to have all of this written out so that when you're that close, you can look at who's close to hitting their goals. You help your team hit their goals, and you will hit yours. Bam. It's that easy. And I do mean that. Like, obviously, you have to be making your sales. And if you're one of those where you have a smaller team and you're looking for a big goal, you've got a lot to push for. And if your girls aren't getting it for you, you're going to have to get it yourself. But you want to make sure that all of them are hitting their goals. And the way you break it down when you're done with all of your mapping, when you have it all written out, you look through. You say, okay, everyone wants this much PRS. You total that. And then you divide it. No, you multiply it by 0.75 because company sales are 75% of PRS. And that will be your company sales projected if everyone hits their goals. Usually it's quite a bit over where your goals should be. So like last month I guess this month, I was shooting for green. I think I had a projected company sales of like 19,000, which, hey, by the way, we're at $14,000 in company sales this month. Can I just say that's freaking awesome, considering last month we hit, what, 9? Like, $5,000 more in a month is crazy. You guys are blowing it out of the water. I'm so stoked. So, that aside, had to give a little shout out. That is why you want to be mapping and how you get your mapping done. From there, brain fart. This is mom life for me, so let me just think for a second. So from there, say so-and-so has 5 recruits they want to get this month. Now, recruits add to company sales. Always look at company sales, don't look at PRS, because PRS only matters for you. For your team, you want company sales. So those new recruits will count towards your company goal. So what you want to do is you want to project them, but you don't know who they are. So how do you project that? I always want my new girls to hit at least 125, so I give them a goal of 200. 200 in a month is not bad, and then it gives you a solid number to put in that little space. Now what I do is I make a little note off to the side. I'm like hand motioning all of this, but I can't turn my camera around while I'm recording, so I'm just going to talk. So I put a little note in the column next to like in between kind of at the line of the person that is getting the recruits and then the person below them. I put a little note there and I say new recruit. I usually put NR and then I put, say, $1,500 or $1,600. Say they want 8 recruits, they're going to get $1,600 PRS. Now that goes into the total column and then you multiply it by 0.75 to get the company sales. So this is probably super confusing and I'm going to rewatch it and I hope it's not terribly confusing, but I want to make it fast so you're not like super annoyed with me for stealing your Sunday evening. I think this will really help you guys. I know this for me, like printing it out, having it all there, and then guess what I do with this when I'm done? I hang it on my fridge. I look at your names, I look at your numbers, I look at your statuses every single day. I internalize that because getting you where you want to go gets me where I want to go. We all want to go to the top, but we all need a way to get there. So seriously, map your goals. It will help you a ton. And thank you so much for putting all the time and energy into watching my videos and dealing with my kookiness, and for helping me map your goals and map my own. All right, have a great night. Talk to you later.